Here we are outside the Enmore Theatre with Leanne. What did you think? Or sorry, what would you say to people after they've watched Making a Murderer for the first time?
I think when you watch Making a Murderer, you've got to, after that, you need to research it for yourself so you know it's not one-sided, and you can find all the information for yourself, and it will blow your mind. It absolutely does blow your mind of what's going on in it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was saying about how I can understand to some extent how the people in Wisconsin, in Manitowoc, if filmmakers came along and said to them, basically presented this Making a Murderer, if they did it in the borders, a lot of us in the borders would be defensive of our people that we know in a small community. I can get that certain people in Wisconsin, in Manitowoc, would want to do that. But with the amount of evidence that's being shown now, I can't see how they can possibly continue to support the state's case against Stephen Avery.
Oh, definitely not. Like, they are totally 100% innocent. There is no evidence to say that they're guilty. There is none. There is absolutely none.
Well, they were convicted, but as we're beginning to see, convicted on what? Evidence.
Lies.
Every single fact in the case has been completely, as far as I can see. You'll get some of the guilters that will try and wheedle out of everything that was said in the case by the use of words, because these like attorneys like Ken Kratz, etc., they're weasels. They know exactly what to say that makes it obvious what they're saying, but they haven't quite said that word, and this word and the other word. But we know exactly what they were saying. We know exactly how they were convicted, and it was just on false evidence. It's all
total corruption.
Yep.
Lies.
Yep.
You got to do the research for yourself to see all that. Making a Murderer is the basis of a beginning of your own investigation.
Yeah, and so therefore, as you say, there's, well, as I would say certainly, and I'm sure you're well aware, Leanne, there's books out there.
Yep.
Facebook groups.
That's it.
YouTube channels.
Yep. There's Erico's and also
there's Erico's.
Yep.
And there's Stacey over there who's having a chat up the road. Erico's is busy having a chat with Penelope, another great supporter.
And beautiful supporter.
And you were telling me that when you had the rally here last year.
No, it wasn't a rally.
All right.
Penelope done a rally. I came with her another time down to Sydney, down to Pitt Street, and we handed out flyers.
And who came along? A couple from?
Wisconsin. And they were really happy to see that we were handing out flyers and making other people aware, Australians aware of the injustice that's happening in their town.
I can't imagine how people from Wisconsin would have thought that people in Australia are telling them exactly, or not telling them, but explaining to them, you've got a problem.
Yeah.
Wisconsin, you have a problem. And I'm left wondering, it's like the state of Wisconsin are holding on to this ever-rising balloon. When the hell are they going to let go of it?
When's it going to bust?
If it hasn't already.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, that's great speaking with you, Leanne. Thank you very much. And
Laura, and Stephen and David Renoff was awesome.
Well, there you go. You've heard it. So anybody else that wants to check out the Making a Murderer show, get to a theatre somewhere near you. Thank you, Leanne.
No worries. Thanks, Paul.
Cheers, Leanne.
Bye.